outside, we put them in their old tub.
Say hi.
Say hi.
Hey.
Hey.
Look at him.
Hello.
Okay, baby, tell him where we're at.
We're at the Western North Carolina Church of God Convention Center and Campground. It's kind of undeveloped. They're getting ready to develop it. So we'll do some tours.
We'll be able to have a little bit of input. They want to ask us some questions on what they're going to do here. It is complete hookup.
Yeah, and we are the only 2 campers here.
So we are going to enjoy our days. Where are we going to go try to visit while we're here for the next 2 or 3 programs, 3 programs or so?
We're thinking we are going to go into Cherokee and do the park, the walk through the park.
So this is close to Cherokee, plus you're an hour.
Close to Asheville, you're close to Gatlinburg. So we're not Waynesville. We haven't done our itinerary yet. We'll have to update.
And also we're close to Fontana Dam.
Fontana Dam, yeah.
So this is a good location. I know we're going to give you a complete review, updates that's coming to the campsite, so you can come and visit sometime in the near future, because this is part of a denomination, Church of God denomination campground, but they're going to start opening it up for other people to start coming here and camping. So we'll discuss that. That's going to be one of the programs in the next 2 or 3 programs that we will set down, or maybe 4, and talk about the campsite. We're going to show you an area view of it, but we're going to head out because we had a little problem today, baby. What do we have?
We have ants that are coming in through your bathroom window.
So I've sprayed it, but we're going to go and get some more stuff and spray. I probably should have sprayed it a couple of weeks ago back because my wife told me to. So we're going to head on down the road with these 2 over here. I do want to show you something. You know, Al's getting a little bit older.
Yeah.
So Al, let's go up here and show him what you got specially made. This is something Al got specially made because, again, look here, he don't want to get too close to me.
Well, we do know who's staying at this campsite.
Well, we do, and I'm going to have Al go over here, and you got to hold that open so we can see it. It's the wind's blowing. Well, there you can barely see it. But, you know, Al's getting a little older, and Beth wanted to make sure he knew where his campsite was, so can you
absolutely
hold it up a little bit there? He's going to...
Absolutely. Looky here. Who is staying here?
It's got his name on it. So...
Hey, we didn't get a visit for coffee this morning. What happened?
We bought a coffee pot.
What?
I showed it.
What?
I showed it in one of the episodes previously that I didn't have to bring over my 2-gallon.
Your 2-gallon thermos?
And we had our own.
That's very good.
But you got to know me now. We joke constantly about things, so that was pretty nice. So it's got their name on it. I'm trying to get her to get something set up that will say we're on our way. And we've not got the right stuff done yet, correct? So, okay, Beth, tell them where they can order.
I bought that off of an Etsy shop, and I believe it's Lee's Home Decor, if I'm not mistaken. Very quick. We ordered it, and I think we had it within 5 days.
So we'll try to put that in the description below so you can order that if you want to.
We bought it just in time to come here.
You sure did. It's weird.
Intentional.
Sis, you think they tried to, any competition?
No. This family doesn't compete in anything. We're very laid back.
I mean, I think both of us have a handle on our door, don't we?
Oh, see, there he goes again.
Oh, excuse me.
But I've got a couple new things too. I got a couple new things that we'll show out throughout the program. So, but we're going to head out to Walmart. We always go to Walmart and get some bug spray. And then we're going to do a couple things today, and we're going to take you on the journey with us. But the main thing is we're always having fun. Isn't that right, sweetheart? Yeah. Even with ants?
at the Visitor Center, and we're going to get a little history of the Visitor Center. And you are?
I am Julie Hooper Donaldson,
All right.
and I'm the director of the Chamber and the Visitor Center here, and I am also a direct descendant of Dr. D.D. Hooper, whose house you are currently standing in.
It's beautiful.
It is.
Yes.
Love the floors.
Yes.
It's very nice Visitor Center, and we was also just discussing about the courthouse. I think you took a picture of that.
Yes.
A minute ago.
We're going to walk up there.
Good.
And
Good.
it's a gorgeous courthouse, but I understand it's not a courthouse anymore.
It is our beautiful library. It's a public library. It also houses our Arts Council and our Historical Society, and you can go inside, you can climb up the 107 steps,
Oh.
or you can drive around to the back and park. It's a beautiful view from up there. It is reputed to be the most photographed courthouse in North Carolina.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
It is.
Well, share with us also, and then you can ask a question too, Al. Share with just some more history about the area, places that you would recommend for us to go visit or someone else to go visit.
Okay, so you're here in downtown Sylva. It's the county seat of Jackson County. So you're on Main Street, and there are wonderful places to shop here on Main Street, vintage shopping, some antiquing, cool things like that. There's 12 great places to eat. There's 3 bookstores, and just a mile and a half down the road in Dillsboro are 5 more places to eat and more shops with handmade items, handcrafted items such as chocolate, crafts, quilts, things of that nature in Dillsboro.
Oh, I'm glad your wife's not in here with the quilts, and mine's not in here for the antique stuff.
Absolutely.
Do you have another question you want to ask her?
No, I do. Well, I appreciate your time.
You're welcome.
Hey, thank you so much.
Hey, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Hey everyone, we're in Sylvia, I think that's how you pronounce it. You just heard an interview, that was awesome. This is a nice little place. They recommended some places to go eat. One place is Lulu's on Main Street, so we're getting ready to go in there and eat. We'll share with you our adventure in here. They're supposed to have a lot of different foods, but this is what they recommended us to go eat.
Okay, what did we do?
It's a little sort of vegan cafe. My background is country clubs, resorts, etc. And my youngest son went to work for me at a country club when he was in high school. Worked all the way through and then went to the New England Culinary Institute. So he's our chef. I wanted to move to this area with my wife, so we bought Lulu's, which was down the street, changed it drastically to the point where it's actually been in national magazines, etc. So, but the name, everybody goes, Lulu's, why'd you name it Lulu's? We didn't. The original owner, her name was Louise Turner, but that had nothing to do with Lulu's. She bought it, started it, her husband was a carpenter, and I guess for the first 2 or 3 months after she bought the restaurant, it had no name. And every time she went out with her friends, the topic of the conversation was, what am I going to name the place? What am I going to name the place? And I guess finally they went out to lunch and her friend said, before you do anything else, just name the place Lulu's and get it over with. We're tired of talking about it. So that's what they did.
That's how it's got its name.
That's how. So
That is cool.
You know, it's nothing big, but that's it. So
That's cute.
anyway, we're glad you're here. I think you'll enjoy things. The food's really, really good and good enough to be in magazines.
It was pretty cool. We walked in and the owner walked over to the table and talked with us. That's something I'm used to from being from Kentucky, but he is originally from but he's traveled through the back places of Kentucky, which is good. But he mentioned the meatloaf. He said it's from his family.
Recipe from Scotland.
This is going to be pretty cool, so we'll try it.
We do have some specials today.
Just the experience so far has been awesome. It's probably been one of the best experiences of going into a restaurant that I've had.
Very, very.
Yeah, down to earth, very friendly people. And if the food is as good as the people has been so far, it's going to be awesome. But look what Beth's already doing.
There we go.
Oh.
It's so good. Enjoy.
I was going to relay, we were talking about kin in old Kentucky, West Virginia kind of people, and I told you about my Scottish, and it's going to be things that my grandmother said, or I'm going to call it, lad, remember this when you're big. Okay? Now, you talk about good old country wisdom, my grandma. She would say things like, lad, remember this when you're big. You must learn to do what you have to do before you can do what you want to do, or you spend your life sucking tit. You know, where did those people go?
There you go.
You know?
Yeah.
And she was one of those people. There was no almost. You were either an adult or you were a child.
Yeah.
And if you were an adult, your name was ma'am and sir.
Yes.
And she was a tiny little lady.
Yes.
And if you said something she didn't like, she would grab your ear and she would pull you down. And she would say, first of all, lad, let's establish that although we're looking eye to eye, you are not my equal. You know? Where do they go? You know, it's.
Okay, babe, tell us what we got.
I have a chicken hero. You have a meatloaf patty melt sandwich on rye.
Okay.
That's what Alan got.
Al's got it. Beth ain't been no good today. She didn't get nothing. No, but you have coming.
French onion, French dip.
I'll drop a photo in right now and show that. Instead of dropping the photo, just video. Hey everyone, I hope you've enjoyed the journey so far. We're not done yet. We're going to talk about our day today. Look at the view we have right now. Look over That's a golf course. We will talk about that in a couple of episodes, and about this campground we're at. It's being developed. It's been for 20 years. It's part of the denomination, Church of God, which I'm part of. But they're going to begin to open this place up for other people to come, and that's going to be talked about again in 2 or 3 episodes. This is beautiful. The stuff, they're going to do a lot of work on the campground, so we'll again talk about that later to you. We just set up the clam, I think that's what it's called. I should have taped it, but it's very easy to put up. If you can see me, you just pull these out, push them in to close it. Same thing in the top, you just pull it down and it just folds up. I can do it myself. Usually it takes me and Al. What do you think, Al, to put it up? 5 minutes usually to pop it up?
Yep.
5 or 10 minutes to pop it up and do everything. We can take it down. Now, one person could take it down in about 10 minutes and put it up, but we usually do things together, so that's that. But we are going to do a review on this tonight and tell you what we think about it. We have, when we ordered it, it came with these Velcro on, fasten at the top up here, and we've got them on 3 sides. We could order and close it all in, or at least 2 sides, leave the front open. But also, as we close 3 in, we kind of put the girls in the middle, and then we put a heater in there, and it stays pretty warm. So we're going to close out the segment tonight talking about this and also about today. It's been a fun day. So we'll pick you up in a few moments, and we'll share this once we get the girls out here, and we can share some things with you. You're now still setting the outside up a little bit. Another thing we're going to review tonight is this. It is the Buddy. We're going to let you know what we think about it. I shared a little bit on one of the other episodes, but we're going to let the women share it with you also. But you can use the little green cylinders and twist into it. I showed you that on one. But I went and bought this. We have that. So we are going to set up that way tonight. That way, as we use it we can use it all week and it won't be a problem. So let me get this set up. It's easy. As you know, you twist this in on that. That hand there goes into the Mr. Buddy, and then we just start it up. So then the women will be able to come here and sit outside. We just got blessed. We got some homemade bread just delivered to us. So we're going to eat some homemade bread with some honey and just sit outside and talk with you all and spend some time. And now I might watch a little bit of Andy Griffin. I have shown this to you before, but real quick, I want to show it to you again. Let me get down here. This right here, you just turn it here on pilot. You push it down. You turn it on high or low. Right now I got it on high. As you can see, it is on. It's working good. So I'm telling you, with the 3 sides closed, it will get very hot in here in a very short amount of time. The girls will be happy because, again, we're up here in the mountains in western North Carolina, and it's in April and it still gets a little chilly in the evenings. I think this morning it was 38. I enjoy that weather, but the girls get kind of cold. But it will get warm and toasty in here. Also, I'll show you what Al's been doing. This is what Al's been doing. Getting us a fire going. I love watching the fire.
Yep.
It's enjoyable. So we got plenty of firewood. So we're going to sit and watch this. We put a little away from the clam because we just didn't want it close to it. We just didn't want fire close to it. But we're able to look out the front and see it. And again, look at the view that we get. Now, Al and I walked over here and walked up to the top of the hill, which again, we'll talk about that later on. And put some photos in. I'm gonna drop one in right now and show you the view on the top of the hill here from the golf course. Well, we've had a wonderful day today.
Yes.
I've really much enjoyed everything we've done. We're going to talk about a few minutes, and also I want to do a review of the clam. Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm. Quick set clam.
and also
The Portable Buddy Mr. Heater.
so I talked about these a couple episodes ago, but it was raining, so y'all didn't get to share anything. So we're going to talk about that in a few moments, but let's share about today. What did y'all enjoy the most?
We went to Sylva, and we'd been here before and went to Walmart, but you and I did not go to downtown Sylva. Yeah,
Walmart's an every time stop.
Yes. To go to downtown Sylva, we were just really shocked. It would remind you a little bit of like Boone,
Right.
like going to downtown Boone. But the restaurant that we went to was so good.
Delicious.
And the owner was super nice.
Yeah, super nice.
Don't go on Mondays because some
A lot of
places are
stuff's
shut
closed.
down.
Yeah.
They have antique stores. They have a coffee shop.
A boutique.
Yep.
Yeah.
But Monday, some of those places are shut down. So the best thing to do is go anytime Tuesdays through Saturday and visit. But the food was delicious.
It was very good.
So you girls rate it. We usually go to 5, right? 4 to 5.
We go to 10.
Okay, well, last one I done 4. You get 4 out of 5. So okay, what would you rate this place? And it was called. Remember that?
Lulu's. Yes.
Okay, beautiful decorations.
Yeah.
Everything was really nice.
Yeah.
Walked in the door, the owner jumps up and says, "What did we do wrong?" I said, "Well, do a YouTube channel," and he came over and talked to us. So what would you rate the service and the food?
Gosh, I don't know. Overall, I would have to say 8.5, 9.
Easy 9,
Yeah.
what I would say.
Yeah.
So it's a high rating for you girls.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the atmosphere was just as good as the food.
Yes, it was.
And so we would recommend if you're in the area, go by there and eat. We had what do we have?
Meatloaf patty melt.
Yep. Meatloaf patty melt.
And we liked it. And you had?
I had a chicken hero in a pita. It's very good.
And I had the French dip. And it was good. I mean, but that patty melt, because I did eat some of Alan's, that by far you have to get. And we did get a cup of chili, their homemade chili, which was really good too.
Yeah, and you get fresh bread even at lunch with just sandwiches. They served bread and whipped butter.
But I think we shared this already while we were sitting at the table. But the meatloaf is from his grandmother's recipe from
Scotland.
So again, we really, really encourage you to go by. They've rated it 8.5, 9 out of 10. So that's a high rating for the girls to rate something.
And they had a good variety. Sandwiches, salads, pasta. Yeah, and there was where was the coffee place? What was the name of that?
The
Farmhouse.
Farmhouse, yes. So
Oh
cute.
my goodness, that's a store you have to go to. It's just a lot of farmhouse decor, but on one side of it is a coffee shop. Oh, they have seating, intimate seating, then big communal tables.
We
told us
showed it.
Yeah.
We showed everything.
The name of the coffee that they use was
I'll insert it right now.
Blue Ridge Bootleg.
A photo of it right now, so you can see it's made local. It's
Roasted local.
And the young man that was working there said that he knows them personally.
We were going to go into the chocolate shop.
But let's
They
go
were
back.
closed.
Go back for it real quick. The coffee, I would rate it some of the best I've ever had.
Oh, it
This
was
is
very good.
Very good coffee.
Smooth, very smooth.
We
no
enjoy
bitter.
our coffee.
Yeah, I would want to go back probably before we leave.
Oh yeah.
The coffee was really good. So
And they had flavors. You know how you can get a latte and a cappuccino, and even like a pumpkin. This was odd flavors together, but it was delicious.
Not stupid weird.
No, it was the one I got was called the Heavenly Trio, maybe. I'm not, but it had Heavenly in the name, and it was dark chocolate, peppermint, and caramel. And you wouldn't think caramel with the peppermint. I get the dark chocolate, but that was really good. He did say the camping S'more.
There was a s'more.
with the. I do want
I
to try
started
that.
to get him that. That's
Yeah.
what
So
you
we
get next time.
probably will go back there and try that
And then
again.
try the chocolate shop, Baxley.
Oh, yes.
Baxley chocolates.
You
And
got
there was a bakery.
Yes, that was
There was a
closed.
bakery.
it was closed, but now the coffee you got me was,
The white chocolate mocha.
and it was better than Starbucks. I mean,
Now,
it was really good.
little word, the sizes were small.
Yeah, when
So,
it's small,
yeah.
it's like
It was like a little Dixie.
Yeah, they're not the big ones. They're small.
Yeah, so
but
you do
it's-
need to get a large.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Very
It was really
good.
So I told them we're at a beautiful place. I'm going to put some photos in this video and show them kind of what we're at. But we are going to do a review of this campsite because the Church of God is getting ready to open this up for people to come here and camp.
Yeah.
They're doing some work, but they're going to go ahead and open it up, and we're going to share all that with you in 2 or 3 more episodes. We're going to give a review. We're going to show you the place. It's a gorgeous place. I mean, we're looking at a golf course, and it's one of the top golf courses.
you say?
It's a really nice course.
Four
It's a
star?
4.5,
Yeah,
ain't it?
4.5 star golf course.
And we'll talk about that when we do
Yeah.
the review of the whole place.
It's a little cold today. That's why
but it's
we're
still
all
nice.
bundled up. Yeah.
Okay. I showed them, we didn't show them how to put this up, but I showed them somewhat outside. We already had it up. Okay, we bought this last year, but we've been wanting to review it. And we didn't get to review it when we were at Dan Nicholas campsite. So, because it rained. And so, let's tell them about this. What do you all think about this?
I like it because you still can see outside because you've got the screens. The only thing that I would say is it being cold outside, we could have bought an extra.
I showed you how I
cover.
put these covers up because this is open. If I open it up, you can see out back. But we put 3 of these up. She wants me to buy 1 or 2 more.
Yeah.
So when it's chilly, we can close it in, but still look out the front. So I
Yeah.
might get those and add, because you can add extra. But Al, it just takes no time to put up.
That's the good thing. It's really easy to put up and really easy to take down. I mean, it's just 5 minutes and it's up.
Yeah.
But the
Quick
storage,
set.
the storage of it, it takes the whole length in my truck. So I have to
Okay.
turn it sideways and put it in my truck. So it does take
Yes.
the whole length, but it's worth it. It's because you can buy it smaller. I bought the biggest one. You can buy it smaller, but we felt like we wanted something this big, so all of us could fit in it.
Yes.
And
easy.
we can watch TV.
Oh, yeah.
We can
set
eat
up
in it.
tables to eat. We will. It's like right now we're kind of closed in
So we
together
can
because and Beth and I are sharing heaters. But we'll show it set up, and because you can make it look cute in here.
We'll show you that in another video, but not this one
Yeah.
as much. But we do recommend to get one of these. Again, it's quick. This week, we could sit a couple more people in here. Al's over here sitting behind Beth right now, so we
Just
could
so
get
we
you
can
in
get- yeah.
this. But you could get 1, 2, 3, 4, or in a circle. You could probably get 4 more people in here easy. So we do recommend this. And again, it's water resistant because we had it out when it's rained.
Oh yeah,
And set it up.
it repels the water.
Okay, now I bought this because of these 2.
Now, these 2.
Yeah, these 2.
These.
Now, like
It
I
is hot. I can tell you that. It is hot.
But doesn't it feel good?
It is
Now,
hot.
really good.
I told you all in a couple episodes back that I kind of let a family member use this because our electric went out, and it warmed up their kitchen and living room, dining room kind of area. So they did it, and this right here is supposed to be able to be no vent.
Yeah.
So, but I did leave their door cracked a little bit just for that vent. Okay, you 2, tell us about this.
I think this is really hard to judge because it's at an unfair advantage because this is breezy today, and so the way the panels are, it's allowing really a cross breeze. So I think under normal circumstances, the guys are hot.
Yes.
But,
Yeah.
I think when the wind blows, you still can feel the chill, and it is really you're only feeling the heat from whatever it's facing. So we're feeling the heat upward. So we've had to get another heater for
Okay, a quick battery change. So I kind of know where we left it, but like I was saying, this has no blower on it. So probably with 2 more sides, maybe the girls will be very hot.
Well, you're already, I mean, today they said it was going to be 62 and it got up to 68, and you're in the mountains. So we're coming off of any bad weather. I mean, it's pretty soon we're going to want all these panels off, and then you put fans to cool things down. So I think
we bought this for this time like this.
Yes.
But you're thinking we need 2 more sides.
I think the panels is what's going to make the difference, and then body heat plus this. But,
and in the fall, we got it for the fall too. And we used it in the fall, and it did work.
Oh, it works great. I mean, we're going to be fine once we get the panels. But the good thing about the clam is when we take all the panels off, keeps the mosquitoes out. We're sitting in here, and of course the guys like to watch their TV.
Andy Griffin.
Me TV, that's a camping standard. So altogether, I think it's a good setup, and we're appreciative of it.
Okay, so you would buy this. You would encourage people to buy this.
Absolutely.
And the tent, and you think the combination of both in the fall and in the early spring would keep
I would just recommend, if you have anybody in your family that's cold nature. No, because I'm not usually that cold nature. It's with the when the wind blows, and I think if you had 2 other panels.
So basically close it all in besides the front so you can see the fire.
Yes.
And then, as it gets warmer, you could take more down and then take them all down like we do during the summer.
And you looked up do you remember how much the panels were extra?
No, but I will insert that. I'll insert the price we paid for this one right now. And then also, right now, I will insert how much it costs for extra panels.
Okay.
And we've never done this before, but maybe I'll show it on Amazon, because on our Amazon page. I've never done that before, but we'll do that, and that way you can look over and see it. We really like it.
Oh yeah, I would definitely do it.
So we're excited about this week. This is the longest week these 2 have camped. We've camped a week before.
What, 7 days? It's going to be a 7-day trip. Yes.
Yeah. So this is their longest. We've done 7 days.
Have we?
Yeah, because remember when we went up to Whitfield and they came up later on. And so we've got a lot of things, because while we're camping, we will share it with you later. We're close to a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah.
And
this is the place.
Yes. To us, we're coming back. I mean, I'm ready to come back quick, because there's just so much here to do.
And the way we'll show you the layout of the campground. In the morning, you get the sun on this side, so your camper heats up really well. You can go outside, drink your coffee. Then in the evening, the sun is on the golf course.
You got a mountain behind you as it goes down.
So it gets cool. So in the hot summer, this is going to be the place to go.
And then also, as they open this side up, they have plans where they can open some more spots up. So again, it's a little teaser. We like it here. I mean, I'm enjoying myself.
Yes.
So we got some places to go. We're close to Cherokee. We're going to visit that place. We may drive over to Dollywood and Knoxville, through that area for a day, because I heard we're just about an hour from there.
I think so.
We asked Dave. He's the one that's running the place around here right now. So he told us we're about an hour or less from those places. And we were going to try to plan a train ride, but they are full, so we can't do that. But thank you so much for watching this podcast. We have grown a lot in the last month, and we appreciate it. So again, if you like the video, should treat them like I did the kids.
Like and subscribe.
Share, do all the things.
Share it, give us a thumbs up, comment. We love to go back. We try to at least go back to people commenting as much as possible.
Yeah.
So comment, again, share, subscribe. We'd appreciate it so much. So we see. But also you all shared something with us tell them what you all,
Oh yeah.
What's that?
if they're watching on TV.
Oh yeah, just pause where you are now and scroll over, and you can just hit the little
With your
like
remote.
button,
Yep.
and
You can subscribe. Yeah, I think you
like
can give a
that while
thumbs
you're
up
on TV.
too.
Yes, you can.
So if you do that, we would very much appreciate that. Anything else?
I think that's it.
Nope, we
We've got
will.
some good stuff coming ahead.
So we'll see you next time on We're On Our Way.
Bye.